Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in today's video. Today we're going to talk about comfort, something that I really see in our society as a disease. Comfort is a trap. It doesn't matter if you don't have huge dreams, if you don't have crazy aspiration, stay away from comfort. Comfort is a trap. Comfort is like a drug, it numbs you. Stay away from comfort. I can't stress this enough. Stay away from comfort. I'm really excited to record this video because I think it's really important and it helped me so much in my self-development journey, and I wanted to give you this value. So I would not wait any longer. Let's jump straight into it. Comfort will kill you. This okay job that doesn't pay enough, but it's safe, at least I have a job, I have some money, I can live my life, pay my rent. This okay girlfriend, these okay relationships, the partner that is actually not your ideal partner is kind of okay, she or he is kind of cute, at least I'm not alone. These okay friends, this circle of people that you have around, that they don't actually inspire you, they don't push you to be your best self. You just go to the pub, you have a beer, you watch the match, but you are not growing, you're not pushing, you're not evolving. But you say, yeah, they are good guys, I know them since 10 years, since we were in school, and yeah, at least I'm not alone. This okay life, that actually it's not okay, you're just bullshitting yourself, you're just telling yourself this is okay just because it's not shit, is actually limiting you, is slowly killing you. You don't even notice it because you are so comfortable, you're so, yeah, it can be worse. You're in that mental frame. This is actually how you stay stuck. And this is called region beta paradox. When life is just okay, when the situation you're in is okay, it's not shit like, okay, now I have to do something, I have to react, and it's not the life of your dream. It's just in the middle, it's okay. It's not the ideal life, it's not everything is going great, I have the money that I want, the partner that I want, the circle that I want, the job that I want, whatever. It's not perfect, but at least it's not shit, it's not falling everything apart. This is the mental frame, this is the way how the majority of people live. They live in the middle, they live contempt, they live, okay, this is not that bad. And they hope that they can stay in this situation until they die. And I think this is a really sad way to approach life. And I stumbled in this concept, the region beta paradox, reading a book. And I made some researches, and I don't know if you know him, Chris Williamson explains this concept in a, I think, really interesting way. This is not how I stumbled into it and onto it, and this is not the way I explain it when I talk to friends, for example. I explain in a different way. Just give me a second. But how Chris Williamson explains it's actually kind of interesting. He says if you have to cover a distance from point A to point B, and this distance is under 1 kilometer, you will probably walk. If the distance that you have to cover is more than 1 kilometer, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you would take your car. So it's actually worse, and it takes more time, it's more painful to cover as a shorter distance, just within 1 kilometer, than a larger one, because you would take your car if you would cover more than 1 kilometer. These explain that sometimes okay situation are way worse than actually bad situation. And I was like, you got a point, bro. I mean, yeah, that's true. And the way that I like to explain this concept is with the story of the frog in the boiling water. I don't know if you know that, but if you put a frog in a pan with just water and you put it on the fire, the frog will stay in the water until the water will boil and the frog will eventually die. The frog can actually feel that the water is getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter, but slowly. The frog basically has not the urgency, feels no urgency to jump out of the water, because the water is just, yeah, it's just hotter. Yeah, it's just a little bit, it's burning me, but no, it's not This is exactly how most of the people live their lives. This is the mental frame. Yeah, it's bad, but not that bad. It's okay until they die. Because if you think about it, if you would put the frog into the pan with the boiling water when the water is already boiling, the frog would do everything to escape. Okay, it would be in the right area of this diagram, would be in the action diagram. Things are shit. I have to do something to escape the situation. So bad things are actually required to grow and to move. Because when things are just okay, you're just trapped, you're just stuck. So mediocrity kills you slowly. And I remember when I realized and explained this to my mom, I told my mom basically, and she was like, "What are you telling me right now? Are you insane?" I told her basically, "Mom, I would rather live on the streets. I would rather live in Thailand with flip-flops and a tank top without $0 on my name than living a regular life." And nothing against regular life. With regular life, I mean this. And in being stuck in the region beta products, in the middle, in inaction. Because I was basically living that type of life until 1 year ago. I was stuck in my 9 to 5. I was, my life was kind of okay. I was earning enough money to go out, eat what I wanted, drive a nice car, go on vacation when I wanted, give my parents some money. I was actually buying clothes, going out with girls and paying. I was living actually a pretty good life, but I felt stuck. I felt in this gray area because I felt like, okay, I am not driven. I am not striving for greatness. I am not trying to actually becoming better. I am just okay. I am not building something great. I am not pushing myself out of my comfort zone and trying my best to become my best version and create this dream life that I want and that I deeply think I deserve. So what am I actually doing? I am actually already dead. I am already, I am stuck. And this is how the majority of people live their life. They live in this middle area, this gray area. And from that moment, I said to myself, I told my mom, I'm sorry, you may suffer, you will may not understand my future choices, but this is how I want to live my life. I don't want to live in mediocrity. I don't accept a regular life. And I told myself, either greatness or nothing, either everything that I dream, because I will put the work, I will go all in on myself, I will bet on myself, either everything or nothing. I'm okay with nothing, but at least I have tried. Most of the people don't even try. They stay in that position when they are unhappy. They are deeply unhappy, but they don't want to risk and expose themselves and actually being active. Feel that urgency, feel that fire. They don't want that because this is freaking uncomfortable. The situation I'm in, the choices that my life choices put me in a really uncomfortable situation. I am constantly in an uncomfortable situation. But I prefer to be uncomfortable but driven and living with a meaning than living in this comfort and just surviving, because at the end is surviving. Subconsciously I define and decide my destiny. I knew that decision was defining my life path. I knew that and I embraced that because I prefer to live with dignity and have the courage to change my life and go all in on myself and bet on myself, that live like a normal life and die knowing that I could have tried. Because what most people will not understand until it's too late, that they could have just tried. You can try. What can happen? In the worst case scenario, you end up with me in Thailand with flip-flops and with zero money on your name, and we drink from the coconuts on the beach. I mean, lifelong vacation. I mean, it's a great deal, but you don't live in mediocrity knowing deep down that you're not using your full potential, that you're not using the talents that God gave you. You're not trying to make this vision, these dreams real. I can't. I'm sorry. It's really hard to embrace this type of life. I can understand, and also my own mother, she does not understand what I am doing. What she thinks I'm crazy, but she loves me still. So, hey, mama. Anyway, friendly reminder: you are going to die anyway. So I would rather die with a lot of interesting stories and an adventurous life than a half-assed life, a boring life lived in comfort. Because you don't know when you are going to die. You may die tomorrow, my friend. You can cross the street and a bus can hit you. And it's done. It's done. You have just one life, one spin, one possibility. And you want to live this life in an average position, knowing deep down that you could have tried. I'm not telling like, oh yeah, you will succeed. You have the opportunity to try. And why are you not trying? Because you are afraid of what other people are thinking about you. Oh yeah, he's wasting his life. Oh yeah, look at, you are valuing other people's opinion. You are insecure. You think that you cannot do that. You don't trust yourself. You don't love yourself so much. You have an endless potential. You are limitless as a human being. The thing is, you don't see yourself as such. This is why you don't bet on yourself and you don't decide to actually grow and actually give this gift to the world. Because you have so much to give. You are unique. Just this alone is a gift to the world, and you are living your life in this small box that you created, in this mental box, in this mental trap, in this mental cage that you created because you are insecure, because you're numb by comfort. You are trapped right here, my friend, in the middle, because things are okay. Things are okay. I am socially accepted. But you're stuck. You're not living. You're surviving. You're somehow, hoping that you can keep this job that you hate, but pay the bills. No. I can't live this life. And please remember, we have just one shot, just one opportunity. I feel like Eminem, but we have just one opportunity. Because let's think about it. Yeah, let's break this down. In the worst case scenario, you have a lot of stories. Like, you lived life fully. You didn't know how to eat. You have done this, you have done that. All the people you could meet, all the connection, all the experiences. And this is the worst case scenario. So a really interesting life. The best case scenario, you actually achieve what you wanted to achieve, and you have your dream life. Win-win. So in both cases, I know that are extreme, and I know that maybe it's because I am like this. Like, there is no gray area in my life. Either it's black or white. I don't want gray areas in my life. I'm either all in or out, completely out. So I just can't accept a regular, normal life, because it's actually a bad life. I prefer a really adventurous and extreme life full of obstacles and challenges, and then I have no idea how to come out of this, rather than, oh yeah, I have to shut up because my boss, I need this job because, I'm marrying this girl that I actually don't love, but yeah, I'm committed, and yeah, today I really don't want to go, but you know, my high school friends invited me to the pub, and we're going to drink booze. And what's this? God gave you the possibility to live, and you're healthy. You are capable of everything. You can conquer the world, and you are consciously choosing to limit yourself because of X reasons. Please, my friends, strive for greatness. Shoot your shot. Peace. See you in the next one.